Hey, what's up guys? So today I have a comparison between the RedMagic 8S Pro Plus over here and the RedMagic 9 Pro Plus. So we can first just start off with the obvious. The back is different. So we actually have improved cameras here, same resolution, but these are Samsung lenses. They have a specific name real quick, and it's actually written on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the notes for you guys real quick, just so you guys can see. Let me see here. But yeah, as you know, that's happening. You know, you have 3 lenses here, fan right here. You have a few things that light up, you know, with RGB. So this lights up, this lights up, this lights up here. I don't think this does. And obviously this is the Transformers edition. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. You know, it has like the stripe down the middle. And then I think the lenses do look good, but they do protrude. With, you know, the other one, it does not do that. This one's also transparent. And yeah, as you can see here, yeah, one sec, sorry, I'm getting that lens thing. There's like a million notes that I have on my phone, real quickly. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so the cameras here is, there's a 50 megapixel GN5 and for the main camera, and then a 50 megapixel Samsung JN1 ultra wide angle lens, and then it's like a dual camera combination. So it looks like it does the ultra wide by combining this one and either the top one or the bottom one. And yeah, so that's that. We'll go around the side. So this year they increased apparently the space by 90% right here. So let's, yeah, there we go. So as you can see on the 9 Pro, you have way more space to actually, you know, touch the phone. It's concave versus convex, meaning that, you know, goes in versus outward. And then you have right here, we have different placement. Actually, everything's pretty much the same, except for the fact they moved every single toggle and switch on this side just to one side. So, so you have the, like I said, the responsive haptic triggers. We have some bands right here for network connection. They're both, all the bands allow for 5G. I don't know exactly every single network that is supported. And if you want to look up all the specific band types that are supported, or network types that are supported, you can go ahead and do so. It looks like from here they did move a few things down. I think it's just because of the spacing of this right here. It is larger. So yeah, the fan is a little bit down. Yeah, more down. And then right here we actually have the volume toggle. Over here we only have a power button, and it is flat like the volume thing over here, whereas right here we actually have a circular power button, which is nice that they differentiate it. It made it look much better in my opinion. And then we have the toggle switch, so it's all the way down here on this one with a haptic trigger, whereas right here it's near the power button. And there's obviously the other cell phone band or network band, and then, you know, you have a gold one here for the Bumblebee Edition Transformers. It's red over there, as you can see. Then another concave 90% larger trigger, which I think they look so much better versus the convex one that's way tinier. And this is just much more prominent. It feels much more like an actual game controller. Like even the material feels like it's like hard rubber, and it looks and feels pretty good. So on the bottom, I do believe it is exactly the same right here. So yeah, we have a speaker. We have 2 network bands. We have USB-C, and we have 2 network bands again. We have 2 microphones, and then we have SIM ejector. So when you're putting, I haven't done this in a long time, but I remember at one point I almost ruined my microphone. What you want to make sure you're not doing is thinking that this is the SIM eject tool, because it's very easy to think, oh, maybe that pops this out. No, it's right here. You can literally mess up your microphone completely by shoving something in there and messing it up. So yeah, be careful. You know, most people probably wouldn't make that mistake, but I almost did in the past. But yeah, so this one obviously has the Transformers logo. And I'm actually going to be selling this. this one when I'm done with all the reviews. So I'm probably gonna put it for $1,200 or $1,300, probably $1,200, because that's the retail price on GizTop.com. So if you want a brand new one, you can obviously go get that. But if you want a used one for talk downable price, you could probably talk me down, to be honest. Message me about this. I'm going to be doing a few more videos, so don't do it right now. I'm going to post when I'm actually having it up for sale, so don't ask earlier. But yeah, so actually, anyway, the volume rocker is right here, and then we have the 2 more network bands, and then we have obviously the different placement for the air vents, because they moved it down based on everything being on that side, and it's a little bit higher over here, and then 2 more cellular bands, and then right here, we have a not so clean setup. I do apologize, did not realize. I put a case on. I think I made it a little dirty, so my bad, boys, my bad. But yeah, we got the speakers. We have 2 towers. It looks like we have a microphone here, whereas on this one, they shove the microphone here. It looks like the placement of this is different. This is actually an IR blaster. It doesn't actually come with a native IR application. An IR blaster is basically going to allow you to use like a remote with this phone. You can remote control a TV that has that uses tech that remotes use. So you can basically use this TV as a remote that doesn't require Bluetooth or anything. The IR blaster I think is really cool. This one does not have an IR blaster, being the 8S Pro Plus. This both has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack right here, and then 2 bands, and then yeah, so that's the sides of the phone. The display resolution on the phone is exactly the same. Let me flip this for y'all so we're consistent. Okay, yeah, so the resolution is exactly the same. It is 3000 by 1100 something, and it is a bit of an interesting ratio. It is slimmer. These are both slimmer than Samsung phones. If you want to look up the exact dimensions of the screen, that's fine. I have a comparison between the 8 Pro, which is the same screen as this as well. They haven't really changed anything about the screen in 3 generations, except for one thing, which is really sweet. So over here we have a 920 hertz touch feedback rate. On here we have a 2000. 2000. Like, I mean, I'll say that again. Literally 950 versus 2000. It's insane. And so if you don't know what a touch response rate is, basically what it does is it is like, so if I'm tapping the screen, it's basically the time it's going to take, and the larger the better, weirdly enough, but it's basically the time it's going to take for the phone to realize the screen's been touched, and then for it to input certain things. So you can imagine if you're using the touch screen, you're playing a game, you're going to have the ability just to respond so much quicker, because the moment you touch it, there's not any delay. And there's going to be barely any delay on this one, but just the difference is actually astounding. They really stepped it up. When I first saw that number, I was really mind blown, to be honest. But yeah, the display looks the same under display camera. This one actually does look a little better, personally. So yeah, I guess so we can kind of like, take a picture so you guys can see the difference in quality. And I'll just do, can't tell if the 24, okay, yeah, there's 24 millimeter lens. Over here we have a one-time zoom icon and then a wide angle zoom icon. And yeah, so the cameras are, like I said, different because this actually has better Samsung lenses. I don't know the exact types of lenses on here. This might be a Nubia made lens. Or it just might be a Samsung made lens, but they're not as nice. But yeah, clearly on here, on this one, they're much better. So if you are looking for a much better camera, go with this one. This one isn't bad. They record up to 8K, 30 frames per second. Then it goes down to 4K, 60, or 4K UHD, then 4K 60. And then it goes from that to, here, actually we can just see right now. Yeah, so we got all these settings real quick. You have 8K, 4K, 60, 30. So like 8K, it doesn't have 60, only 30, right? 4K, 60, 1080p, 60, 720p. Yeah, so you basically have all of these settings. I don't record in 8K, but it does look really good. I think this one also has 8K, but really what we're focusing on here is the lenses and the ability for you to, actually, I don't know if that was the right place to go, but regardless, let's see here. Oh yeah, video. My bad. Yeah, so right here, I think it looks relatively the same. But yeah, you can go, video resolution. You have Ultra HD 8K, Ultra HD 4K, 4K 60, full 1080p 60, full 1080p, and then HD 720. So you actually have a little bit more of like an intuitive sort of interface, I think, on this one. So this is RedMagic. It says RedMagic OS 9.0.16 or 0.0.19. I'm going to check real quick in the settings, the about phone real quick. Yeah, so we have this, of course, this one, and then let's see here. So we have, yeah, so actually we can just go ahead and show you guys just these specs real quickly. I gave you guys a brief kind of like look at the camera. If you want a more in-depth look, I actually have specific reviews for these phones. I have an in-depth on the camera as well for the 8S Pro Plus. Look forward to something for an in-depth on the this one as well. I haven't done that yet, but I am planning on that, so look forward to that. But yeah, we can go to about phone. We can just see the difference here. So you have RedMagic OS. Let's see here. Just visibly, right? So you have, RedMagic 9, RedMagic 8, so OS 8. And if you're on the, I think it's RedMagic OS 4 or 2 or something on the, or 6 maybe, on the 8 Pro. But yeah, it's nice they sunk up the software with like the version. You know what I mean? The 9th version, right? Software 9. Anyway, so you have Android 13, Android 14. They always say you're going to get updates for like, the next generation of software, but I really don't think they do that. I've seen updates, but I don't ever see any big major upgrades. So yeah, so you have of course, the device name, the model number. They highlighted different things here, of course. You have the RAM capacity, so 16 gigs of RAM. There's a 24 gigs of RAM version of this phone, but I have the 16, which made this feel like a really big upgrade. You have 16 with extended RAM up to 8 more, so 24. You have 24 extended RAM up to 32 gigs. So people say the swap, somebody corrected me on that. I appreciate you correcting me. It's called the nickname for it is swap. It's basically virtual RAM. I think the reason it slows it down is because it actually prioritizes the virtual RAM, and that's slower than LPDDR5X RAM. I think that's probably why it actually slows the phone down. So, and I just kind of have it because I think, I said it, and yeah, this was before I knew, but I haven't adjusted it yet. But regardless, yeah, so on this phone, yeah, you have the different model number, of course. We have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 on here, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Same clock speed, but there is a very clear difference. I have seen better performance on this phone versus this one. And everything besides RuneScape. For some reason, RuneScape has a weird glitching going on to where it crashes during configuration, which is very boring. This one does have it, but it's like, why would I get a new gaming phone if, I can't do much about it? So the CPU and the GPU has increased, but I will actually go into all the speed and stuff with when we're actually inside of a game. So let's actually go through the settings though real quick. So yeah, let's just see how different it is and the things they've changed or haven't changed. And then actually this is something real quick to do if you have this phone. So I think it's build number. Yeah, so tap the build number. Oh, actually I'm already a developer. I'm not sure if I went ahead and did this. Let's see here. So you can do, I think it's smart refresh rate switching, smart. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so right here, smart refresh rate switching. Yeah, that's off. Okay, yeah, make sure that's turned off. But yeah, we'll go back to the settings and kind of roll through. So actually right here, I hate the Z board thing. So I don't even know what that says. If somebody can read Chinese characters, let me know. I fortunately can't. But yeah, so cancel and then scroll over home screen settings and Z board. I turned that off. If you're on the international version, it's going to be a Google thing, but Google basically banned their services in China. Of course, they have access to Google, but I think actual Google services are not allowed. So they have basically companies have had to work around it and make their own things. So this is what you're seeing here. But yeah, let's go back to the settings. So yeah, right when we get into it, it looks pretty similar up top. We have the sign in Nubia. We have a salted fish AOD. So they actually put up different things that are that you can customize. Over here, it seems like they prioritize it to make it look a little bit better. Just for things that people might want. So yeah, we have a salted fish AOD. So AOD is always on display, right? So we can go into that in a second, but I actually would rather access it through other things. Multi-screen collaboration, so you can actually go ahead and do certain things on different devices. And yeah, that's pretty cool. There's game space, of course, and that's when you switch the switch on. Okay, so let's go down. You have the sign to where it is similar. You have the sign into newbie account right here. For some reason, I can't sign into it. I don't really know why. But we have the Wi-Fi the same, Bluetooth the same, mobile network the same. They do have different icons. I think it might be theme or just might be the difference between Android 13 and 14 or the difference between OS 8 and 9. There is definitely a different reskin on here. So you have connected devices, personalization, settings on here. It says theme and personalization over here. And yeah, we're going to go into these. So let's see, Wi-Fi. So yeah, we have the, sorry if you're, I'm going to scroll past this because I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want people seeing all the Wi-Fi. But yeah, those are the Wi-Fi settings. We have Bluetooth for all the nearby devices. You can turn it on. All that, you know, basic Bluetooth settings. If you've had Android, it's Android. Okay, so it's really just very, like people complain about the software, but it's very vanilla Android. People don't really realize that it's barely skinned, barely themed. There's not much to it. There's literally a game. Imagine vanilla Android with a game space feature. That's literally what's going on here. It's not that different. There's not that much. It's a very light skin. That's what people are not realizing. There's not much packed into it. It's very light. And that's what's nice. Like this, because everyone dogs on the software. Personally, the only thing I'm upset about is that RuneScape thing, but that's personally just a nerdy thing. There's one other dude I noticed that was upset about it, but doesn't seem to be affecting a lot of people. So yeah, I was hoping that a RuneScape update and then the actual software update recently would fix it, but it did not, unfortunately. But yeah, multi-screen collaboration, so you can cast your phone screen to a large screen, such as a tablet, and you can use the large screen to control your phone and drag and drop files. Cool. Yeah, so it might be a different thing. So you can cast multiple ones, so you could do a connectable devices, then touch to cast. It looks like you don't really have those specific settings on this one. It seems like they put a little bit more in here. That's kind of cool. That, or it's just more prominent. I don't really know, but it looks like they have a little bit more settings over here. So that's pretty cool. And then we have the, what do you call it? So connected devices. I don't have anything connected, but there's the RedMagic Share Z Smart Cast, which is pretty much NFC, or it's not NFC, my bad. It's like Android Share, which I wish they just kept Android Share, but it might be because it's the Chinese model not having certain features from Android. But yeah, so there's the Z SmartCast VPN. So this does have NFC, it just doesn't list it in here. So yeah, we have, so for connected devices, they basically put the NFC thing here, so you can turn that on. It's near field communication. It basically allows for, it's like Bluetooth, but it's faster. If that's kind of how you want to think about that. It might be a little bit different. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that, but that's, to my understanding, from just a very general, not super technical standpoint, that's what I think it is. As you'll notice right here, both have that slide out sidebar thing of what you can do. Looks like there are way more on here versus right here. I can actually probably enable more though. But yeah, it looks like I can hit this out and then it actually shows way more. Nothing on here. Oh, there is this, but it looks like it's more conveniently accessed here. So that's pretty cool. So it's a little bit more convenient with certain things on this OS. It seems like they've actually started to refine certain details. They've listened to their customer base when they complain about certain things in the software that sucks, and they've done a better job. A lot of people say this is kind of like MIUI or MIUI, however you want to say it. Yeah, so there's VPN, private DNS. You have a built-in VPN, which is pretty sweet. Actually, never mind. It just basically hosts a place for it. So Gear Up Booster, if you're wondering what that is, that's basically the app that allows me to play Warzone Mobile. I don't have it installed on this one right now because I need to get 2 different subscriptions to that service for me to do it, and I'm not paying for 2 different subscriptions, especially when I do have Warzone Mobile videos already on this phone. So if you're wanting to see Warzone Mobile, I already have a lot on this phone. So don't worry, they are out there. But yeah, unfortunately it won't be in the comparison, but they're basically the same. It's really not that much different, except you have like the quality of life features in this one, and it is a faster processor, but realistically the game runs fine on this one, so it's no big deal. But yeah, so we have, of course, connected devices, personalization setting. So yeah, we have the different themes, of course, up top. You have this one. Looks like there's more themes here, kind of, or it's just they seem to do this thing where they prioritize main things, and I guess like they basically make them look larger, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. It looks pretty good. We have 6 here and we have 7 here. I think it's the same thing on each device. I haven't found They might have some newer themes on this one, but basically they have 7 here because they have the Bumblebee theme, because this is a Transformers one. And yeah, and of course you set the theme like this. So if I hit like apply or whatever, weird, what the... Anyway, yeah, I'll figure that out. That's really streamer mode. I'm not in streamer mode, so I don't really know exactly what's going on with that. But regardless, there's always, if you ever see things like that, there's always workarounds. So you can do recently used wallpapers, you can do downloaded, you can do your own themes, of course. You can do inspired wallpapers. Let's see if there's new ones. Except it could be exactly the same. It seems like it's loading from the same place. If these are games, you can have games on your wallpaper. So it looks like there's more like word style games over here than on this one. Like you do have a lot more games, which is pretty sweet. I don't know why I would use this. It's kind of cool, I guess, if you don't have access to an app and you really want to play quickly or something, when you're bored or whatever the case is. But I personally just think it is cool because I haven't seen any sort of thing like that. You have Kiwi or KVI wallpapers. Basically, it's like the assistant lady or whatever, which is the waifu or waifu, however you say it. It's kind of weird, but regardless. Yeah, so you have all the wallpapers, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll scroll through these real quick so you can see them. We'll go back. Yeah, oops, my bad. Yeah, so we have, we don't have Bumblebee on this one, of course, but regardless, you have a breakthrough one, which is kind of cool. Over here, I'm not seeing any breakthrough, but we, of course, have the Bumblebee one. This is just specific to this edition. No, you can't get it unless you have this phone. There's really no way. You can, of course, download them online. I'm assuming they're posted online, so you can do that. But in terms of it being in here, I don't really know. I can't add it in there, so don't ask. Yeah, we have these 3 right here. We have these, Metal Marines. Basically, it seems like they renamed certain things. Actually, they just added a different order. I don't really know. But regardless, you guys can see, yeah, they're basically out of order. But yeah, so we got these. And of course, you can download an app called Wally, which is a wallpaper app. It's really good. And of course, over here, you can do your own things, and then you can go ahead and do other live settings. Is there other live settings? Yeah, or other live wallpapers. Okay, so that's the difference there. So yeah, we have this, and then we have, so I uninstalled the weather app over here. You can get a different weather app that'll pop in widgets. So the beauty about Android is you get, if you uninstall, you can install weather applications, which I think is really sweet. And you really can't do that on other phones. Or you can, but I like how, I don't know why I said that. Sorry guys, I'm thinking of a million things right now. The beauty about Android, and you probably can do this on iOS, but the difference here is that Android has had widgets since the release of the OS. So think about how many more widgets you've had with releases with widgets for years. Apple has had maybe like 2 to 3 years now with widgets, which is pretty sweet, good for them. But we have since the dawn of this OS, we've had widgets. So there's just way more on Android, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. So there's wallpaper, and then we can go to lock screen settings. I think it's the same. They're following the Android 15 or 14 style. Seems like that's kind of cool. I like this animation. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I have this, and then show pedometer. It's kind of cool to show my steps for the day. And then lock screen signature. You can do pedometer here. I don't really know why that's not doing that. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so you have the different settings, and you can go and change the clock up and all that. So it's pretty freaking cool, man. You have the icons. This app icons over here, icon here. So you can go ahead and do beautify third party. You can do this here. This is possible. This thing right here is possible. I just think it's on a different, yeah, so it's on a different thing. They put the color and shape thing in here in this this category. Oh, weird. Huh. Yeah, so they took this and put it with the icons, which is what this is. And then the color and shape thing, what? Anyway, it's pretty odd. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, basically you can go ahead and customize stuff. Desktop wordless mode. Do they have that on here? No, they might have it somewhere else. I think they just basically consolidated things and moved things to places where they make a little bit more sense. Lock screen wallpaper, and then show lock screen wallpaper when screen on. Show lock screen wallpaper while screen on, blah, blah, blah. And then you can do that, and then, yeah. So you can also do swipe gestures. They have this, but I personally just enjoy the classic navigation button at the bottom. It's just a Android staple that I really like. Makes me feel pretty nostalgic. Of course, you can do other things. So we have font, and then here, you have it's the same settings. They didn't do much. You can do more fonts, built-in fonts and stuff. You can download more from the Nubia store. I don't have access to it, unfortunately, and it only seems like they have fonts for Chinese characters. I don't know if it actually carries over to the English. So yeah, I mean, with the Chinese limited version, I'm limited in the United States. It's not too bad, but at the same time, I did want the 24 gigs of RAM version. And they don't have that for the global version. So for me, missing out on some features like, custom fonts, which I can get through, a launcher on the device with a font download. There are always workarounds with Android. So I can't get it here, but I can also get Nova Launcher, and then there are fonts for Nova Launcher, right? So there's always, hey, Bub, can you get the cat? Sorry, my cat's missing me. So we have light strip, animation. Let's do animation. So of course we can do the fast one because I personally enjoy the quick scrolls and everything like that. So we have the AOD always on display right here. Boom and boom. Let's see the difference. So you have to go to more styles here, but they always show it. I'm gonna turn on always on display. I don't know why that's not on. Just to clarify, this is what phone there is. Oh, also the texture on the back. I didn't point this out. My bad. But it's a kind of like a scratchy, not scratchy, but it's a textured thing on here. And I don't know if this is specific to this model, but it is kind of cool that they have this. And then this is the same materials. Actually, it's a little bit different. It's textured glass in the back, which I think looks good. Whereas on the other thing, we don't have that. So yeah, anyway. So we have the AOD styles. You have Transformers ones over here. Like I said, again, Transformers edition, non-Transformers edition. I kind of got over I was like, I'll never get over the Transformers thing, and I got over it. It's kind of what happens. Because then there's a new thing and the old one becomes useless. I'm kidding, of course. It's not useless, obviously. But basically, guys, just in all honesty, unless you want to play RuneScape right now, this phone is much better. If you're wondering why the phone looks all chewed up, I got the screen replaced, and there's some residual screen glue or whatever it is up top, and then I dropped the screen, unfortunately. So yeah, there's of course dents. Obviously didn't intend to. It was literally sitting on my counter, and I didn't realize the material that I put on for this carrying thing for all my toiletries. It slipped off of it and hit the ground. I had no idea it'd be that slippery. But yeah, literally, it was basically doomsday. It felt like I was just jaw dropping. I had a dream I dropped my phone. So if you're wondering how worried I am about doing it again, trust me, I am. And yeah, so oops, my bad. I don't know why I wanted that, but yeah, more styles. And then yeah, we can go these ones, these ones, these ones, these ones. Both of them have So both of them have a lot of cool different styles for AODs. You can also get AOD changes in the Play Store. And if you really want more customization than this has to offer, you can go ahead and download Apex Launcher or Nova Launcher, and you can do way more customization. This launcher is catching up. The cool thing about Android is you can always replace the launcher with something different that you want. So yeah. This is cool if you have a sideways dock or something. And yeah, you can do downloaded ones. You can add your own photos, GIFs, pictures, and text. You can basically make a custom one, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. And then, yeah, we can go here. And then what else do we have? We have the light strip. So it is different for sure. So we have the, competitive atmosphere. There are different ones, but I do think that the color wheel is different on this one. This one has a little bit more of it's more rainbowish on the left, which I'm kind of bummed that they took it out with this one, just because they made them solid colors. I don't know if somebody was complaining or requesting that, but yeah, you have different effects. Less effects on here. I don't actually maybe yeah. There's way less effects on the right one. I don't really know why they took it out. I think that they had a good thing going, but yeah, basically you'll do this and then this, and it's gonna show. It'll show what it's gonna do on the back, I believe. So, or it's just holding it solid. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't look too good on the yellow. So I find something that looks good with the yellow, but there's also regular versions of this. Not everything has to be the Transformers edition. And then they'll do like the pulsing animation or whatever animation you set. But yeah, so what lights up on here is this light. There's a light up in there with the fan. And the fan is the same and the same speed, 20K RPMs. And yeah, unless I'm somehow wrong on that, correct me, but that's for my assumption, I think that's the best. So yeah, of course you can change it to different ones. Let's go to this one. Might look a little better with the yellow. Who knows? Yeah, it looks a tiny bit better. But yeah, there's the blue, all that. And like, of course, what's kind of cool too is you have that light up thing for the triggers. So if it's nighttime and you want to see, you can actually see where the triggers are. And I think it also looks good because it lights here. And then when you actually touch them, it lights on the screen as well, I think, depending on the game you're doing. But yeah, so we'll go back here. And then we will go to, what do you want to call it? So there's basically, yeah, there's all the things you can set up, media atmosphere, LED, notifications, incoming calls, charging, alarm clock. You can go ahead and set all of that. It's the same thing. And then we have the fingerprints right here. So we can go Rubik's Cube. There is I like the knife one. I think the knife one actually looks pretty sick. I think looks like they added that recently. I don't really know. But I think that looks sick, dude. Yeah, it's a freaking bummer they didn't add it to this one. That might be weird, bro. Anyway, I like that a lot. I think that was specific to the Transformers one. They probably, yeah, anyway. And then right here we have effects. Oh, cool. Yeah, so there's nothing. Oh, yeah, this is like for notification. Ooh, that looks fucking freaking cool, bruh. Freaking sick, dude. Yo, these are badass, man. Oh, it's a fucking dude, it's a notification light, man. That fucking blinking LED. So also, dude, it's so sick. So when you have a notification, these will blink. Like you'll get blinking LEDs in over here. You can set the different settings if you want. But yeah, I noticed when I had a notification, it was blinking, and I thought it was really cool. What else we have? This. I like that, but also, dude, I don't. It's a toss up, bro. It looks so good though. Screen wake up. Yeah, basically this. Oh, and then also I like the little notifications. It might be a little animation. Sorry about the other screen, but yeah, it might be an animation specifically to that. But yeah, you have lock screen wallpaper, and it's the same thing over here, and it's going to be the same on the right. Let me just go ahead and I'll do that one. They're both so cool, man. I feel like I can't pick. Let me see. Lock screen wallpaper, is it the same thing? Yeah, same thing. Yeah. And then cool, that's the customization settings for these phones. Obviously there is a lot, which is pretty sweet. So we have, goodness, my bad boys, my bad. Yeah, so we have, also if you want, people were talking about like, they're asking me to cut stuff out of my videos and all that and shorten the time. I get way more views when I don't edit videos or don't do anything. And so I'm leaving these videos as they are because I get so many more views. So if you wanted edited videos and all that shit, I already tried, and it made my views go down from thousands to hundreds. And sorry, but I'm going to go with what the majority wants, and that the views show, man. Regardless of what like research says with fucking thumbnails and stuff, I feel like people click on stuff that isn't clickbait because it seems more genuine. But yeah, let's get back to the video. My apologies on that. Just wanted to make that clear before I get a billion comments. But yeah, now people are probably gonna do it to get a reaction on me. So good times. But yeah, anyway, so there's personalization, there's home screen settings. So if we go into here, we have the home screen badge icon. Swipe down from home screen mode. What's this? Okay, yeah. So it's the drawer mode or the standard mode. I like when all the apps are on the home screen personally. But yeah, so you have this app promotion reminder icon. So I think that's app. So that's like if you have a notification for an app or something, it's going to be like a little dot on the app. Yeah, so if you have there's a swipe down from home screen gesture, and then you can do the icon layout. You can do the Z board thing. But over here we have like it seems like there's more settings up front. So you can make sure you don't change the home screen layout. You can do app autofills. So when you basically install an app, it's just gonna do it like an iPhone. There's loop screens. I like that personally. So if I just go left and right, it just it's continuous. That's just personal preference, but I do really like it. So we have that. We have the app icons, app promotion reminder, wordless home screen, recent app style, swipe down from home screen entering. So it looks like this stuff right here is down here, and they have more settings here. I think you can probably do all this stuff over here, but it's just in a different spot. Or you can or can't, I don't really know, but yeah, there's Z-board, and then yeah, so that's that. Let's see here. So we also have display settings. So dark mode, read mode, night light. We have color mode. We have brightness level, automatic brightness. There's sunlight mode, so it's going to increase the brightness. Doesn't look like there's a sunlight mode in this one, so, or I guess, actually, never mind. Yeah, there's no, anyway, so there's sunlight mode in here. There's screen auto rotate, enhanced display mode, which makes the, I'll do the enhanced display for just quality's sake. It does drain the battery faster, but I think it looks pretty good. If you don't like oversaturation, you don't like over brightness in random areas, don't enable that. Tiny screen display adjustment. So it's like if you do the thing where you can shrink the screen down and just use it with one hand. This is how you adjust it. Auto rotate screen. They're just in different locations, and then you have a recommendation for if you're looking for something else, it'll do that. And then so we have the notification status bar. So we can do different ones. App notifications. We can do show on the lock screen, screen wake up. So it's going to be, for app notifications, it's going to be like the sounds when you click into there. It's the same thing over here. We have the home screen badge icon, full screen notification. We have status bar icons. We have pull down from top of the lock screen. We have tap panel style, all that. Cool. And then we have, I'm just going quicker because I want to go ahead and do this. So I don't know why so sound and vibration. Yeah, I didn't mean for that to happen. But yeah, you can go ahead and adjust different specific things. With this one, for some reason, I think you can do, there's multi-app sounds, multi-app volumes, cool. Oh, cool, yeah. So somebody's asking about this. This is something that somebody really wanted. But yeah, in the bar, it's going to show the specific app icons. So I think that's really cool. Had to boop that with my nose. Allow multiple sounds. Whoa. I don't really want that, but you guys, I guess you can have two at once. I think it's pretty overwhelming, so I'm not going to do that. Like imagine having COD Mobile and then like Warzone Mobile, and then the sounds overlapping each other, just a constant fire. Gonna get some PTSD. Sorry. Yeah, fucking don't get mad at me for that. It's clearly a joke. But yeah, anyway. So we have the switch to silent and vibrate. Cool. Ring and sound mode. We have the DTS sound, all that. So let's see here. We have the same thing on here. We have the ringtone message, ringtone notification theme, alarm tone, switch to silent, ring and sound mode, DTS sound. So DTS sound is like a Dolby Atmos. It's basically the same thing. So yeah, this one looks kind of cool. So DTS Ultra or whatever. I think it's looks like the same or whatever. But yeah. So anyway. If you have like wired headphones, it'll go there. The active audio route, internal speakers. So you can go ahead and adjust those or whatever. So smart selection music theme, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think it's the same thing in here. Oh, what the fuck? Anyway, I don't want to mess with that, but I think it's basically going to make it sound like the volume's coming from the left or the right. This is good if you're hard of hearing. So yeah. And then you have all the basic style pad sounds. If you've used Android, you're going to get this. It's very similar to just base Android. You can go here, more sound settings and all that stuff. So yeah, basically they just move things around. Haptic feedback. There's high. I like low, personally. I think low feels pretty good. It feels like the less like cheap, if that makes sense. It feels like just enough. There's tap and click sounds, touch sounds. I turn those off because I don't want to hear ding, 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 ding every time I do something. You know, it's not my favorite. But yeah, so we have those. We have the notification status bar, sound vibration. So sync mind, I think it's basically like I don't really know what this is. It might be an AI thing. So intelligent touch, floating windows, eSmart sidebar. It's stuff like this, like the extra convenience. It's like convenience factor things. So 5G smart communication, AI system engine. We have Z smart slider. We have the floating window. IntelliTouch, sorry, I'm repeating things. I was basically trying to get the camera to focus. But yeah, snatch lucky money. I don't know what that is, but it might be, I don't know, whatever. It seems very gimmicky. But yeah, so we have Z voice, all that stuff, yada, yada. I don't think Z voice works in English. It's a Chinese thing, so I don't really mess with that. But yeah, so cooling fan, you can choose when it's on. Looks about the same. So yeah, like this. Oh, did this switch sides? No. Okay. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, they're both good. Someone's bitching at me about dude, the fan doesn't sound loud. But yeah, don't complain, all right? Shut the fuck up. Just stop bitching in my comments, bro. If you want to make a video, buy both phones and record shit yourself. Stop bitching about it to me. If you don't like my videos, fuck off. I'm being honest. Just being blunt as fuck. And if you don't like it, kiss my ass. Nah, I'm just kidding. If you really feel like you want to critique me, of course critique me, but keep it fucking respectful. Like someone like left this huge paragraph just bitching. I was like, I was just thinking in my head, just shut up. I'm not here to catch your just toxic fucking energy, bro. Just shut the fuck up. Just, if you're gonna say it, don't say it like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being real, man. I don't know if you guys like get comments that are shitty and stuff, but yeah, don't take shit from people, bro. Like, but there's a way to diffuse situations, obviously. But yeah, I'm just reflecting on shit that's pissed me off in the past because I'm not just a fucking robot reading off shit. I actually read things. So yeah, anyway, good sync mind, cooling fan. Let's go cooling fan again. Yeah, you can do all the things, fast cooling or smart mode. Fast cooling, sorry about that, guys. Blah, 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 all these things. Startup light. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? That's so cool, bro. Okay, this is kick-ass. This is cool. This is something we couldn't do before. Like, there's one effect here, but we have custom effects, bro. Dude. Oh, let's go, bro. Let's fucking go. That is so... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, this is sick. The blue and orange looking motherfucking fresh and effects. Bruh. Dude. Okay, all right. Stepping it up. Stepping it motherfucking up, boy. So I did the thing where I mistakenly tapped the focus in one spot, and that basically fucks up the focus on this iPhone for the rest of the video. So fuck me, pretty much. But yeah, so you can do different stuff. But here, man, this is so sick, dude. I'm a big fan. I like the breathe one personally. But yeah, so this is a really cool customization feature that actually fucking kicks ass. Like, good on them, bro. So sick. Fan start sound, cool the car. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, you can add your own sound. Actually, I think you can on here too. But I'm gonna doubt you. I'm gonna get like a Peter Griffin. This shit'll be pretty funny, bro. I'm gonna figure out how to get that. Cool, man. Okay, here. Boom, boom, and then phone use bounce. So it's like basically, well, if you're trying to get less screen time or whatever, yeah, basically it's gonna allow for app limits. Basically, if you don't want to use a certain app for a certain amount of time, usage hours, blah, blah, it's gonna track the amount of time that you've used your phone. Phone use, balance, password. Yeah, so if you want to set a password for it, that's cool. So it is pretty sweet. They do have the ability to block apps if you want to make sure you're not using different things, and you want to make sure that you don't just type in a password and switch it off when you actually, want to spend less time on your screen. Personally, I used to do that, but I found myself being just pissed off and annoyed, and I was just like, this is dumb. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I want. So password security, you have a screen lock, fingerprint, face unlock. All of it works great. Yeah, so don't worry about it not working or whatever. Everything works fine. Everything unlocks great. It's fine. It works as good as everything else. If it's a 0.2 millisecond thing off, you're not going to, it's not the end of the world. Just take a breath. It's okay. You know what I mean? And it could be faster, it could be worse, but it's good, bro. Don't worry. So private space, app lock, password book, more security settings. Cool. Yeah, so more security settings might be device admin, encryption, credentials. So here we have password lock, apps hide. We have verify before power off, app guard mode, more security settings. And I think over here it's device admin apps, SIM lock. Ooh, that's cool. Encryption credentials, trust agents. To use first set screen. Yeah, it seems like there's more security stuff. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so we have some stuff over here, but it seems like this is has some more secure features. It's good over here, of course. But so apps, we have the Z Assistant, so you can go ahead and see all the things it has access to, and then pause activity of apps unused, advanced, install on an apps mode. Basically, yeah, you can go ahead and allow it to do different things that it might not initially do. Yeah, so we have this and this. Sorry, guys, real quick. Yeah, so we can go here and then, so it looks like they just, I have obviously more apps on here and then default apps. So it'll allow you to like change, like, let's say, you know, your default browser and stuff. If you download an app that has this, it's going to prompt you anyway to change it. But let's say you want to go back without having to go in the actual app for some reason. You can go and get prompted in the app. You can go ahead here and do that. So there's unused apps you basically haven't used in a while. Unfortunately, I guess there aren't any unused apps. App battery usage. So you can set usage for apps. Okay, so let's say this one. Oh, okay. Battery optimization, blah, blah, blah. I can do this. You can do this on this one too, I think. Probably not from this location, but you can do that. You can go into really specific settings too. There's like special permissions. I don't know. Let me find it. Let's go theme and then permissions. Allowed and then denied. Okay, yeah, so you can go specific and then you can actually go here and turn on like a bunch of stuff. And then there might be special permissions too. You can see app activity too. One sec, let me find that real quick. It might be over here. Show system. Oh, I guess so. It's like show system things, like all that. Basically, there's a way where you can go in and you can see the specific usage of every single app and everything it's done. I think it might be a specific app thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be in here, but there is a way to do it, and it's really cool, and it shows you a ton of depth. I do have videos where I do show that, so it is available. And yeah, so we have the, let's see here, apps and then battery. Of course, we have a 6,000 here, a 5,500 here, and then on the new 9 Pro, not the 9 Pro Plus, you have a 50 or 6,500 milliamp hour battery. So that one actually is the biggest. Don't ask me to compare the 9 Pro versus the 9 Pro Plus. I only have this one, the 9 Pro Plus, so it's not me. And then Ultra Power Saver is crazy. So we'll just do this real quickly. So you can see just, sorry, it's really annoying, but it's basically a thing. Yeah, so you have, like, look at the timing on this. 90 hours. And then here. And it's legit times too. It's really cool. This is actually something to enable when you're charging your phone. It says, like, basically plug your phone in and then enable it and then plug your phone in. But yeah, basically Ultra Power Saver is fucking sick. And I really think it's cool. And there's a lesser power saver mode where you can go ahead and you get like less power saving, of course, but you can do more with the phone. You can still use it. But I personally just get annoyed with that. But I guess it's good for somebody who needs to still do the internet and stuff when they are needing to save battery. So, I mean, that's good. Let's see here. Oh, but yeah, but when you get this phone, do you know that? So in developer settings, when I had looked that thing up in the beginning, make sure you enable that because that's basically going to make it so your phone doesn't like look super laggy or slow with an adjusted refresh rate from like I'm talking 100 whatever 120 to 90 and then 60 and back and forth. You can basically turn it off so it doesn't do that in the dark. It's going to make it drop to a lower refresh rate. I don't know if that saves your eyes or something. I don't really know why that's even something done, but yeah. So turbocharge, and then there's the charge. Somebody asked for charge separation settings. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, dude. But yeah, you can go start separation charge power percentage. Boom, that's sick. Lock screen 5 minutes automatically. Blah blah blah. Basically, you can set when you want it to start. So that's cool. Oh, that's fucking cool. So you can protect your battery. Nice, dude. So if you want to protect your battery with the 80% thing, and you can actually lock the percentage. Actually, this is probably just doing that. But yeah, if you want your phone to just charge to 80%, even if you keep it on for a long time, you can change the specifics here. You can't do that here, unless you can do it here. No, you can't. So yeah, see, yeah, you only have one setting, and then here, and then. So it shows usage. Of course, there's a bit of a slope here. I did charge this one up a little bit more. I haven't used this phone, if you can tell. I've only been using this one, so the battery is, because this is my primary right now, of course, the brand new motherfucking phone. So what's confusing is they charge the same price for these phones. Everyone's like, which one do I choose? Treat it like an iPhone. Are you going to get the iPhone 9 or the iPhone 8S? Of course, they do different things and they're different numbers now, but you kind of get my point, right? It's like, get the better one. Like the higher number is always better. So go with the better one. And don't need to overthink it. It's a better phone. Like the way you want to buy a phone is you want to look at processor, you want to look at RAM, you want to look at storage, and then display and all that stuff. But basically processor and RAM, the foundation of your phone. If you have a good processor with a high clock speed, like try to get the best on the market with this one being the HN3, you're good to go. Anyway, yeah, so Gboard is running. Oh, this is cool. It tells you what's actively running and isn't. What actually isn't. Oh, actually, never mind. It totally does. But yeah, that's cool. Never mind. But yeah, that's cool. It tells you that. It tells you what is using what kind of battery, what percent. So greater than or less than, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. So you have the hardware. What? Oh, that's sick. Okay. Yeah, so you can see what hardware is draining the battery too. So RF signal. You have Wi-Fi and standby. Cool, man. Cool, dude. Yeah, you can. Sorry. Yeah, so storage. Nice. You have apps and data, images. You can do a storage clean on both of these. So let's say I want to do storage. Oh boy, I don't know what's going to pop up with my storage. But yeah, basically, let's say I want to clean these. Clean. Boom. Sick, boy. Okay, yeah. So picture clean, video clean, audio clean, seldom used apps. We have the app data. We have the large files. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Here we have, so it'll break things into documents. APKs are app files. We have the archives, which is basically probably just random files. You have the system, space, and then other data. Sick. Okay, so we have that. We have the... Sorry about the lighting, boys, and sorry about the focus. I'm fairly annoyed. Does that look better? Whatever. Hopefully it looks better on your end. Hopefully you can see clearly. Anyway. Yeah, so we have the privacy, You can see, oh, here it is. I think this is what I was talking about. So you can see what's used what. This is record. Here, oh, this is what I'm talking about. So they moved it to privacy. So yeah, so like let's say Chrome, and then you can see all the, yeah, dude, sick. Okay, so you can see specific ones on here. I think you can see specific ones on here, but basically if you want to see all of the apps and what they've done and what they've accessed at what time, you literally have just so much depth. You can see the all, and you can see behavior. I think the behavior settings. You can do get phone identification. Whoa, this is kind of crazy. Read call records. You can see what phones are doing, what apps are doing what. Sometimes apps are doing weird shit, and you can go and you can really manage it. Like this, I think it was, dude, Warzone Mobile was like trying to get my like phone or like my location. It's weird. I don't know what it was. It was something weird. It was like my phone history or just weird shit, like weird, or like using my camera. What the fuck do they want to use my camera for? That's fucking weird, dude. Like, that was odd. So I shut that off, of course. But yeah, apps do weird shit, man. People are fucking weird. And especially people who, there's definitely weirdos that offer these for free, that want access to your phone, that want to just like spy on people. It's fucking weird. So just be careful, guys. People are very weird. Yeah, so my bad. Basically, if your Google account didn't help at all, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. You can see all that. Cool. Yeah, nice. Yeah, as you saw, my million Reddit accounts, they have different purposes. One is the account where I can go hard and don't need to worry about being banned because it's a burner account. One is the imagined account, what you can think it is. One is a regular account. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Specific details about your boy, but I feel like that's how you gotta do Reddit, man. You gotta have a burner, gotta have a one for a specific use, and then one for regular use. And then boom. Okay. What else? What motherfucking else? Yeah, so system and update. We have the 802 or 8022 MR2. We have the 9019 and then NX. I think it's just showing the actual version or the model of the phone. We have Gboard for languages and input. I think it, yeah, anyway. So date and time, backup, restore, reset, Google, developer options. Developer options are in here. And then, of course, developer options are awesome. So tap that build number and you can go ahead and do all that shit. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, sick. So with this, and then we can actually talk about the specs. And with that, we will play some games. But yeah, basically, I kind of went over the main specs. Let's talk about, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the CPU and GPU in Game Center. Same animation. Boom. Okay, yeah. Obviously the sound is silenced, but yeah. So we're gonna have the 9 Pro up top and the 8S Pro on bottom. Why did I not do this the whole time? I don't know. Way more room. Not as squished. Okay, so we're going to go to Ether SX2 to show you guys the difference between PS2 games. So yeah, so we have Kingdom Hearts, Final Mix 1, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Missing BIOS image here. 1 sec, sorry guys. I have that, but yes, 1 sec. And then... Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I mean, you can see just like the little Disney animation or whatever the fuck while I'm doing this. So yeah, let me see here. Settings. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So if you want an app that will unzip games, get Z Archiver. It's freaking awesome, dude. There you go. So yeah, and if you want PS2 BIOS things, it's just scph 10,000.bin. Anyway, so we have some specific settings going on here, boys. Let's see here. I don't know if auto rotate's turned on, but 1 sec. Yeah, I don't know why it's off. It's kind of weird, but yeah, either way, go here and then we will go to pause. We can go to settings real quickly. Just note these graphics settings are already enabled on the other phone. But yeah, we'll go to upscale ×8. Arthroscopic. Or anisotropic filtering. Anisotrics, fucking anisotric filtering. Fucking can't say it. Today, Junior. Fuck, dude. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, let's go to stretch mode, boy. Okay, yeah, sick, dog. All right, yeah, we got this. We chilling. We motherfucking chilling. Okay, now we got this. And then we will go to settings. So Diablo mode. So here are the key differences, boys. Okay. Oh wait. Well, there's almost a key difference, except I have to enable it in this game mode thing. So, oh, actually, never mind. Sweet. Okay. So, well, we got the. Yeah. So working out real well so far, guys. Yeah. So we have this. It looks like there's 3.3. I think they realized the heating was an issue, or they just changed the limit for what you can do. But actually, this is 0.6 gigahertz higher, not really a big deal. But this one is 903 megahertz higher. I think they did this for heat management, to be honest. Even a little bit tweaking it will help. And this is 719 megahertz, so you get a lot different thing. This one has 24 gigs of RAM extended up to 32. This one has 16 up extended up to 24. So yeah, we have this, and we are good to go. So you can go in and you can do different settings. There are a lot more. I didn't do any research on this, so AI trigger is a bit weird too. I don't really know much about that, but I'm gonna do more research on it, so don't worry. But there's AI trigger, card, whatever. There's a bunch of different not weird settings, cool settings, like stuff you can do to modify games. You do macros, all that shit. Macros are cool, man. It's like taps for you pretty much in certain patterns and all that stuff. There's hunt mode. What the fuck? That's cool. You can go in and do all that key remapping. Key remapping is cool. Basically will allow you to add extra software buttons in spots you want that are maybe like not comfortable for you and all that stuff. I'm going to make a more detailed video on it. But yeah, they basically have more settings up there with stuff you can do. Versus down here. There's clear difference. More stuff up here. Much better. You can go over here to this, and you can set your shoulder buttons. This one is editing like notes and stuff. This one's home, and then this one is your settings where you can go ahead and modify certain things. So I have the custom. It's the same thing for the Adreno GPU. This is a 750. This is 740. You can go 416 image quality priority. That's what I do for every single one. Right here, so 416, 21. And I'm just going to be clicking the focus back and forth for whatever one we're using, and it's going to be this weird middle for... Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. You can't drive. Lauren. Jesus Christ. Okay. We'll go in 20 minutes, okay? Show voice, net settings, all that stuff. So show voice, net settings, function, turn fan on, show voice, net settings, function. Yeah, so basically all the settings right here. Sorry, guys, a bit of a circumstance popped up. Yeah, real quick. So we have the settings I can't get access to real quick. I need to enable these settings very quickly, real quick. I don't know how to do this because, real quick. Toggle touchscreen, enable digital pad. Cool. Got this, and then boom, we're good to go. We're gonna go to load. I have a game loaded up. Cool, and then this one is new. I don't have anything on here, so it's gonna take a minute for me to. Yeah, so basically the graphics are gonna be looking the same, but in terms of movement, but basically this one is down here is gonna be more consistent with its ability to do certain things. I actually think I need to. Yeah, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go take care of something very quickly. Yeah, 1 second. Actually, yeah, real quick. Okay. Yeah, so we have this, and then, so real quick, we'll do some movement. As you can see, very similar. He doesn't have a hit, but basically it's the same thing. It's going to be the same hit maneuvers, everything like that. And so the difference down here is basically you're going to get a, this one isn't going to last as long in terms of its ability to sustain the graphics and stuff. Over here, and yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and this one is going to be able to sustain graphics much longer, and then this one over here, not so much. I think it turned off the switch. That's actually what just happened, but yeah. So basically, with Call of Duty, you're gonna get a much faster response time with. So we have different games. We have Call of Duty. We're gonna do Call of Duty real quick. This is gonna be the only other game I'm gonna show you just because I have to go do something very quickly. So Call of Duty. I'm supposed to be going to my cousin's real quickly. So yeah, unfortunately I have to cut this video. If you want to see more detailed things, I have specific things, but I just wanted to do Call of Duty Mobile for you guys real quick, just so you know, you can see just quickly. I'm gonna do like a quick random one on this one, but yeah, you can basically see. Let's see here. So we can go here. Let's do guess very quickly and power through that. Confirm. I don't know if that's gonna. Okay, cool. Name already in use, bro. Who picked this? Yeah, so if you want to follow your boy's second account, that's what that's going to be, bro. Yeah, so we're going to go real quick. I got to go and do this real quick, so got to change up the shoulder button settings real quickly. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, not yet, because I don't have any touch the button to pick up the gun. Nice. Okay, sweet. You can get ammo, and then... Oh, automatic firing. Okay, yeah, that's cool, but I want to do some manual firing. Simple crosshairs. yeah, if you want to actually fire well, you should do manual because this seems like it's fast, but it's not. I suppose this is good for like a kid. Advanced mode. One tap ADS is nice because it'll basically zoom and fire for you. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and turn these settings on real quickly. Yeah, so we got this, and then yes, you can do the firing. Obviously, the haptic response is the same, but the real estate up top for comfort and things like that is actually much better on the other one. Advanced, boom. Almost done, bud. I'm almost done. All right. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit longer in this video than I had originally intended, so that's why all this is going on. Boom. And then, boom, hard scope for days, bro. Yes, we got the score streak. Boom, we're gonna hit them. Okay, so the phone storage was full, so I had to airdrop the video, and it, unfortunately, didn't allow you guys to see the sick explosion, bro. So yeah, basically that happened though, and then now we'll actually get into a game so you guys can see all that stuff. Okay, got the M4, blah blah blah. Okay, continue. Sorry, it doesn't let you skip the tutorial. Just clicking through. Okay, cool. Got a game. Now we'll go to goodness, there's so much shit. Dude, leave me alone. Goddamn. Okay, cool. So we got a random game. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to zoom in at the same time. Here, so we have, there you can kind of see. Okay, so there's this, and then I think these are exactly the same. So like, okay, yeah, so this, and then let's try the touch response. So fuck you. These are bots. These have to be bots. There's no way an actual person's that bad. Okay, sweet. So yeah, now we have the touch response. Sorry, as I'm trying to do the zoom at the same time. Seems like the top, maybe, I don't know how much more reactive they are, but yeah. I gotta get going, guys. So yeah, that's basically the review. Yeah, so gaming's cool. And then, yeah, so with video, I guess too, real quick, we'll go. YouTube, sorry, very fast. Go to YouTube and then let's do, I don't know, we'll do fucking, what is it? Whatever this. So like, look, videos are good, and then, oh, you can, yeah, here. So here's how you change like custom volume. That's cool. And then we'll go here. It's the same display, so it literally expect the same thing. But yeah, I don't even know if I have YouTube installed in this. So we're gonna go to, I'll do internet YouTube real quick. It's gonna be the same experience, so that's like, sorry. I don't know if this is fucking copyright. Get my ass and take all my money. I'm sorry. Sorry, this is, I don't know if this is tension or not, but basically I'm just trying to show a fucking video so you guys can see just the quality. So, you know, literally just basic quality, and yeah, sounds good, everything like that. So yeah, thanks guys.